Hello again and welcome to another Nick Beck's watch reviews. Today, as you can see, I have a new Accurist divers watch. Now this was kind of recommended to me, I guess, by watching another video on this by a guy called Watch Me with Watches. Now please check out his channel, he's awesome, you know, does a lot more professional job than I do. But he kind of swayed me in the direction of a Loris automatic a little while ago, and then swayed me in the direction of this, and I'm absolutely, you know, I'm thrilled to bits with this because it's a super watch, and I will show you the kind of positives and negatives in my opinion. Anyway, before I start, let me just say again, thank you to all my existing subscribers, thanks to all my new subscribers. Please keep hitting the like button, please subscribe, because I'm heading towards my 1500, and each 10 subscribers to me is a big milestone for somebody that does it, you know, in the comfort of his bedroom, or the dining room table or whatnot, or in the lounge even. So yeah, thanks everybody, please keep subscribing, hit the like button, and thanks for all your fantastic comments. So moving on to this watch, this is the Accurist Diver 7307, that's the model number. Now I bought this, like I say, from a company called watches2u.com, and I got the purple box, which is here, which is very nice with a cushion in it, but I didn't actually get anything else. That was it. I got a little this little card that says how to use your timepiece by Accurist. Turn it over and it's just a website with a 2-year guarantee. But you know, I'm not complaining. Like I say, that's they're a good company, Watches to You, so I can always ask them to send me the bits I need. Anyway, moving on, I'm just going to go very quickly to the cons of this watch, because it's a couple of little things, and to be honest, I don't want to do a whole video on what I don't like about the watch, because the positives so outweigh the negatives on this one. So my first issue I have with this one, and I'm just going to show you, it's a screw down crown which I've actually unscrewed, but when I turn to 6 o'clock, oh, that's just absolutely remarkable, isn't it? The whole time I've been turning that to 6 o'clock, it was marginally out. Now I've just done it now, and it is possibly, I don't know, half a millimetre, a quarter of a millimetre out. But just, you know, it's one of those things that kind of caught my eye. Now I can't stop looking at it. However, I've asked them to send me a replacement, which they're going to do immediately tomorrow, and if the other one is the same, I'll just keep it and live with it, because I think it's, you know, it's a tiny thing. And the other thing is, I find the bezel, there is a little bit of back play in it, and you have to kind of realign it every now and again to get a perfect alignment. However, that in my opinion are the negatives. So moving on to the positives, we've got a screw down crown on this one, and I've had a lot of, you know, fairly, it's typical, isn't it? It's not my day for reviewing. The crown catches first time, most of the time, that's the first time it's done that actually. It's a very nice tactile crown. It's signed on there with a little A for Accurist, obviously. And I really like that. So you've got 200 meters of water resistance on this one, so you know you can wear it for swimming and whatnot. Have a 120 click black PVD coated bezel. It doesn't have a lume pip, but I think it's, you know, it's okay for the price point on this. It was just under £100. It's not bad, and it's got it. If I just click it round for you, it's got quite a reassuring, very kind of mechanical, clicky sounding. It's just a nice bezel. I just really enjoy using it. It's really cool. So, and like I say, there typically it's gone back to being aligned. It has baton markers. You have your Accurist written on the just under the 12 there, and written at the bottom of 6 you have 200 meters, as in 200 meters water resistance. You have a framed date window, and it's a black on white, and that's down at between your 4 and 5, which I think, to be honest, I'm not going to say it's a niggle, because it doesn't bother me and it's okay, but it's probably a bit unnecessary. It's quite small, and it would probably be a little bit nicer if it didn't have it for the symmetry of the watch. Anyway, moving on, you've got a black coated handset, and like I say, that very kind of long, almost like it kind of reminds me of a hot poker, the orange second hand. Doesn't quite hit the markers on one side, but eventually it moves on, and it's a typical quartz watch, so that doesn't bother me in the slightest. You've got some lume in the hands, and of course I will show you a lume shot, and there's a little bit of lume on the baton markers, but to be honest, they're not great. But this is where the watch gets cool and exciting, I think. You have that gorgeous blue-black sunburst bezel. I can't say it today, I don't know what's wrong with me. That gorgeous sunburst dial, and it's blue-black. Some lights, you know, in bright sunlight, it's a bright kind of vivid metallic blue. Some lights it looks black like that, and it catches the light beautifully. And it really makes this watch look a lot more expensive than it is. Now, the case size on this is 45 including the crown, 42.5 without the crown, and you've got this fairly big chunky crown guards there. The lug to lug is quite a comfortable, and obviously wrist shots will be there, quite a comfortable 50. It's quite a big watch, it's quite heavy, it weighs in at 113 grams, but because of that, because it's a diver, it actually feels, I don't know, it feels like almost like a Seiko, Seiko Samurai. That's my own opinion. Of course, the Seiko Samurai is more money and it's 4 times the price. However, I will say on the Samurai, the screw-in crown is quite gritty, whereas the crown on this fella is lovely. It's a really nice, smooth crown. I'm really impressed with the quality of that. The quality of the watch all over is excellent, I think. For I think it was £90. I got this for 67 with a few discounts from Watches to You. That's pretty good going. You've got a mineral glass, all 316 stainless steel. The lug width on this one is 20. The depth is 14, and you've got a nice sort of vertical brushing. And going around the other side there, like I say, you've got a lovely signed crown, nice vertical brushing, nice engraving. I'm just going to open that strap. Nice engraved Accurist on the back there, and polished with a screw case back. The one thing I will swap out immediately when I receive the replacement is the strap. Be honest, I don't like these rubber straps at all. They just pick up lint and fluff and all sorts, and I find myself forever licking my fingers and wiping them off, and I just find them really frustrating. So for me, this will probably go on a blue and black NATO, maybe even an orange NATO, and or maybe I kind of fancy a tropical rubber strap, because I love those, and because they're almost sort of satin finish, you don't pick up the lint so much, and I just like them. But this isn't a bad quality strap. It's very soft, very supple. You've got your tiny little A engraved on the buckle there, and again it's brushed steel. So all in all, this I think this is a very, very nice quality watch. It's a lovely looking thing. I really enjoy looking at it, and I think it's in aesthetics, it really punches above its weight. I think stick Seiko on the face, or something else, even Citizen, and you could probably charge £200 or £300. Now, comparing this to a Seiko automatic diver is a bit of a silly thing, because I should imagine the movement in this is probably, I'm guessing, a Japanese Miyota. But of course, then you get the accuracy with the Accurist quartz. It's a British design apparently, which I think is is a great thing. It really has got a lot going for it. I think it's going to be a great summer watch. I can't imagine I'm going to flip this one. This will, I'll probably keep it and actually wear it and use it. So yeah, that's the new Accurist diver, and I genuinely think, for the tiny little negatives, and I'm trying in my reviews now to actually pick a few things that I don't like. because you know, every time I review a watch, all I talk about is what's good. Well, not everything is perfect, but like I say, you know, out of 100 I would probably give this 95, and I think that's a pretty good shot. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope I haven't bored you too much, but then if you're on this channel watching a review on watches, it's probably your thing too. So thanks everybody. Like I say, thanks for watching. Really great to do another review. I've got another one coming up very soon on a cheap watch I bought from Amazon. And yeah, thanks again, and see you next time.